if I was going to make ads for a contractor, I want to show you what I would do. So let's jump in. Okay, featured rush here. So I'm gonna make this a series, and really my goal with this is to take my marketing experience, my experience in real estate, and see how fast I can add $5,000, $10,000 or more dollars in income per month. So if you're interested to see if doing things like this will actually generate more side revenue and what happens, then make sure to subscribe and follow along. Now back to the video. All I'm doing here is I went to Instagram.com and I just typed in a keyword. In this case, I put in contractor. And now from here, you can see that there are a lot of different types of videos that are on this thread here. These ones here where it's a whole bunch of text on Instagram are the worst. Do you need a contractor? Like, we can open these guys up. There are testimonials are okay, although I would like to have it with a project behind it that was finished. I like the process. I like seeing it through, but before and afters are obviously the king of contracting and or specific niches of why your product and process is the best. So let's go look into some of these here. Oh, that's a lot of text. I want to find someone who's in the US. So let's go here. Okay, so contacted, that's a US number and he has a website. Cool, cool, cool. So this looks like a contractor in somewhere. All right, so Raul, from one dad to another. I'm going to make you a post and an ad and hopefully it works for you. So let's check out your Instagram here. Retexturing ceilings. I do like this video here. So I'd love to know what you're doing on the text on screen. That would help a lot. I think you're painting here, painting cabinets. Okay, and you're in Florida. This one's sanding ceiling, so we're taking some popcorn ceiling removal maybe. All right, let's make something better here. Let me actually go back one more time and let's go into your projects and drywall, paint jobs, other projects. Popcorn removal looks like a big one. And let's go here. All right, this is a very nice barbecue. I do like how there's processes here. These would actually work great as posts with some type of on-screen caption that says how long it takes. Like, for example, this feature wall here, like that could work as in 3 days you'll have a new feature wall. And you can make that a carousel post, which would be super easy with some on-screen. So let's download these. Cool, downloading them all. And then from here, I'm gonna open up Canva and let's go to create a design in Instagram Square. And I'm just gonna upload all of those pictures that I just did. Okay, so these are now all uploaded. And here's what I'm gonna do. As a carousel post, all I want to do is, let's do these side by side. Bang. Is I want to have a consistent call to action for each of these. Now, as I stretch these out, again, these are going to be carousel, it's going to be a post. I want something that's going to be unique about this project. Let's go see the bottom. I like the LEDs up top. And I want a title text up here that says day number 1. Let's go new feature wall. And let's bring this up here. And let's look at what color your red and yellow. Yellow's a happy color. Red, I think, might be a little too aggressive here. So let's do this. Let's make this guy bold. Let's make that bigger. And I'm going to take down this line spacing a little bit. Let's change that background to the yellow. And I actually might make this all caps. Cool. Better yet, let's put on the same line and make that larger and bang. Okay, and now I'm going to duplicate these across all of them, and let's make that same color. Now, I need to also, you'll see here, I need to change that sizing to also be relatively the same. So let's crop this guy down just a little bit. That is about the same here, and this guy needs to go higher for sure. Okay. Now, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so 4 days to a new feature wall. And then in the captions, I would have something in terms of, like in my notes, I would have something like looking for a new feature wall. Here's the step-by-step process of what it takes to build a feature wall. And then I would go into day number 1, and then I would explain what you're doing. Day number 2, so and so and so. If you're looking for a new feature wall in the Florida area, comment below. I'd be happy to give you a free design consultation. There you go. Okay, so that would be a post. And I like this because people naturally want to see the before and after. Now, some critiques is I would make this a little bit of a wider shot. I know I downloaded it and I cropped it, but I would try and pull it out just a little bit. And then maybe even straighten it out or put a head on, or maybe even stage this a little bit too as well, just to make it nice. And this would, I don't know if this is expensive or not too, but if it is expensive or an expensive look, that could be something to highlight and feature as well. Okay, so the next thing, I want to do one more and I want to make you an ad. So let's go back here, and I want to use this video. So what I'll do here is I'm going to download this video, and I'm going to go to Snapsta, and I'm going to paste your video here so that way I can download it. And now I want to do something. There's a couple different trending ads that we can make here. So I can download that video, and I will get it uploaded. Okay, so the video is uploaded now. So let's go ahead and create something new here. Let's do a mobile video. And in this case, I'm going to do a few different versions of this ad. So let me upload this video. That's the one. Yeah, cool. All right, so I'm taking down the music here. And then what I'm going to do now is a few different ways to make this ad. Is one, I'm going to make this shorter. So let's make a version 1 and a version 2. I'm going to take the length of this video down a bit. So let's crop this to 7 seconds. And then from here, I want to put on-screen text. So POV, you finally hired us to remove the popcorn ceiling in your house, and it only took us 2 days. Make that bold. And now I want this to feel like it's natively done on the Instagram or Meta platform. So I'm changing it to white, and I'm going to put an outline with black around it. Now I'm doing this to help make it look as if, again, we can use it as an ad. I'm doing this to make it look like it was naturally made and produced on the Instagram app itself. And this will help with delivery of this post. So you can have that. You can put some trending music over it. You can reuse the music that you did before. Some alternative creative options that I would actually test would be something along the lines of, guess how long it took us to remove popcorn ceiling in this, let's say 2200, not too big, because back then the house was smaller. Let's just say 1750 square foot house in Ocala, Florida. And that way you have the location in there too. And then you can have in that caption a descriptor of, we can remove the entire popcorn ceiling in less than 2 days. You don't need to move your furniture, etc., but sell the ad there. And the last thing that could just be a fun thing to test, again, when you're running ads, you can actually run all of this as a test at the same exact time. So you can layer in 1 ad, 2 ads, 3 ads, and test the different copy variations to see which one actually performs best. And the videos can actually be the same. You can just change that copy. Another one would be, send this to whoever. Send this to your family who has been complaining about their popcorn ceiling for years. It's easier and cheaper than you think to remove. Read the caption. And then in the caption from there, I would put the exact steps of how to do that. And I think I saw, okay, popcorn removal. Well, that's easy. So you have the work process. So I would put the exact steps. I would also change this copy and include estimated length of time. And then that way someone would know how long exactly to expect, how long it would take. Okay, so the next thing is I want to do something where we have the popcorn ceiling. Let's go into elements, popcorn ceiling. And from here, let's go, is there videos of it? No. You know what could be kind of fun? Would be a video of popcorn popping and then it cutting and zooming into, that'd be another day. But I like this. And we could also do a variation of taking that video itself and then halving it and putting it here. And then that way, we could almost have a text that says, in 2 days or less, we can remove all of your popcorn ceiling. Read how in the caption. And that way they can be forced to do the call to action. And we can either do a couple different text effects here. In this case, I actually might do a background. And let's go white just to make it, no, it's not bright enough. White, and then how about the background changes then? Okay, let's go blue. I actually feel like we need a bigger, what if we went white on and black? Let me see what this looks like here. Make this white, and I'm gonna change this. I wanted a barrier, and let's change the text back to black. Let's see. Okay, I like that much better. And then let's move that. Let me select the text here. Oops, don't want that. Let's get the layers option, and let's select the text. There we go. So now we have your video, and you can see it all getting removed and smoothed out. I will actually crop this over so it gets you more in the video. There we go. I like that. Okay. And then in the caption, it would call it the area. So I would put something like Ocala, Florida homeowners Are you tired of looking at your popcorn ceiling? Here's exactly how our team can come in and remove that popcorn ceiling in less than 2 days. Book your quote below, or book to receive a consultation below, and then from there we can point to a meta leads form. But that's what I would do if I was building an ad for the specific service. I mean, if you want, we could even do a call out to it too, which could be fun. So let's just duplicate that. And if you're gonna only run it in Ocala or wherever you're running it in your market, I would just come up and I would go Ocala, Florida homeowners. There we go. And then let's make that guy a little bit bigger. And let's make that bigger just a little bit. Okay, sweet. Okay, and then adding one last piece to here. This is if you are running the ads, you're going to need some type of contact form, or you need a landing page. And so in this case, I would take your exact landing page that you have here, and that would be something that you got here. And I would take the image for the popcorn ceiling just to keep that consistent. I would place that next to it. And then I would create some type of headline. Let's actually just mock this up a little bit better. There we go. Create a text, and I'd have a huge headline text that says, finally get rid of your popcorn ceiling in 3 days or less. Let's bold that. So however you want to do it on your text. And I might even add some type of underline. Oops, let's do this. So I would have a specific landing page for every single type of campaign that you end up running. Whether it be popcorn ceiling removal, do an underline for design aesthetic here. And let's put this in 3 days or less. Okay. And then I would have another side here that says, book your free, get your free quote today. Something here that has a little bit more of a call to action. And that would be the form, because right now I think on your website, we have a contact us, but I want this to be very, very campaign specific so people know what they're landing on. Alternatively, you could also create a leads meta form or leads form on your meta campaigns itself. So that way they would fill out, they would never leave Facebook or Instagram. So you would do this, and the last thing I would do is I would use some type of program. In this case, I use 𝐄𝐍𝐈𝐒, but there's a few other communication programs that would automate. And so in this case, there could be one where you have a lead, an outreach to every single lead. And so in this case, you would flag in that new opportunity, that new person that came in. You can message them, you can email them, you would wait for a reply, and then from there, if there was no reply, you can call them and instantly send them a voicemail that you also pre-recorded as well. Or if they did reply positively, you can send them booking links. From here, you can automate that booking process. Once they book into a calendar, you would then also send out different follow-up confirmations through this platform as well. And so these are all built into the platform. So you would send them 24-hour reminders, 1 hour before reminders. You can add text, remove them, 5-minute reminders, just to make sure that you don't have any missed appointments. Say, for example, you're able to connect someone and for some reason they're just kind of kicking rocks and you have some tire kickers, of course. You can also put people into a drip campaign. And so you would follow up, and once you put them in the sequence, you can email them for as long as you want. In some cases, I've actually built drip campaigns like this, where they would send an email, and then if they reply to the email, it would send multiple things. But from there, I've made campaigns where I'm following up with prospective clients for over a year. And so it's once a month, sending them an email that is specific to their specific stage. And the last automation would be a review request. Of course, all these are all very extra, but if you wanted to automate the process and duplicate yourself, your admin, etc., this is how I would do it. So, if you want to learn more about 𝐄𝐍𝐈𝐒, I also put a link to my... If you want to learn more about 𝐄𝐍𝐈𝐒, I'll also link that down below. But that's my thought process as a marketer. And I've done a lot of highly produced ads, but just being able to show the process and show the before and after has actually performed extremely, extremely, extremely well. So If you want me to send these to you, or just shoot me an email, connect with me down below. Happy to send them over to you. Or if you would like me to either to do your company next, there's also a link down in the description below, and you can drop in your link. You can apply, and I will select to try and do an ad and a post for you as well. Again, my name is Josh Baldovino. I'm a marketer. I'm a real estate investor, and I just want to help you make more money with content, ads, and just help grow your business. So let me know what questions you have in the comments below. Go ahead and run this and steal this for yourself for your business and see how it does. I'm going to keep doing more of these videos, so make sure to stay on the lookout for that, and I will see you all on the next video. Cheers, guys.